In this screencast tutorial, what we're going to look at is the group function in Moodle. Now remember, group is not learning team. You do not have to set up learning teams inside your Moodle course for them to be able to meet. They can meet outside of the course altogether, whether online or on ground. But Moodle offers a function called groups, and what it does, it allows you to take students and create groups within the course, and then depending on which setting you choose, allow them to either interact with only each other and see only each other's work, or view what other groups are doing but only comment and interact with their group. And so to do this, to adjust this setting, one of the first things we have to do is we'll have to go to the administration block and go to the course settings by clicking on settings. Okay, and one of the first things you want to do when you get into your course settings is we're going to go down, alright, to the section labeled groups, and right now it says no groups, but let's go ahead and put, now this is your choice. Separate groups means that the individuals within the group that you create would only see each other's work. They wouldn't see anyone else in the course. Visible groups mean that as a group I can see what other groups are doing, I just couldn't comment to them. So in a discussion board I wouldn't be able to reply to another group, but I could reply to those within my group. Okay, so I'm going to set this to visible groups, but that would be up to you. And we're going to come down to the bottom and we're going to click Save Changes. Sets it as far as giving groups the option throughout the entire course, but you would still need to set an individual activity or assignment to group mode as well. So let's go down. Oh, sorry. One of the first things we need to do before we can do that is turn editing on. Okay. And then let's go down. Oh, sorry. Don't do that. We're going to scroll down to, let's find an activity. I think one of the easiest ones to do are discussion boards. So let's take, choose a company discussion board. Okay. Now right now, again, we're going to go down to the settings and we're going to go to the common module settings. And you see right now it says group mode, no groups. Okay. We're going to go ahead and set it to visible groups, and then save and return. So now we know that assignment is set to group mode. Now, the next step is to go back into the administration block, alright, and you see the area for groups. This is where you actually will create your groups. Okay, so this screen comes in, you see you have your course name, groups, members. Right now it's blank, so we need to populate it. And the way we populate it is you come down here, let's click on create a group. You want to give it a name, test. If you wanted to describe the group, you could. If you wanted to have an enrollment key, you could. If you wanted to upload a picture for the group, you could. Let's hit Save Changes. Okay. Now when it comes back, you see for groups we have our group name, our first group name, and it's test, but there are no members. That's what that 0 recognizes. So what we need to do now is we need to add members. So add remove users. Click on that. Now you get a list of all the students in your course, and this has a variety of people in it. So and you highlight the person you want to bring over. So let's do demo student. Use this arrow, and you notice now that demo student appears over here. Okay, let's do the same with Dave student. Okay, now we're going to go down and we're going to click back to groups. Now you see test group 2 has 2 people in it. You see the students' names. Okay. Down here we could create another group. We could edit this group. We could add or remove users from the group, just like we did. We could show members of the group. If you have multiple groups in here, by clicking show members of the group, you would be able to see the various you click on the title of the group, show members, and then be able to see a list of the students in there, so you could interchange them as you see fit. And that's how you would create a group. That's how you would set up an activity for groups, and that's how the groups would interact. And keep in mind that visible allows groups to see other groups but not interact, and that the invisible wouldn't.